Welcome in everyone, James here. Really quick one, it's not Portal related, but in this video I'm going to be talking about Bonnie because in the teaser video they gave me the numbers for her at 1 star level 70. I don't know why they did that, but those were the numbers that I had, and I have got her max stars now. If you do get her to max stars, those numbers shoot up by about 100,000, so it goes from 93 to 164,000 on the Rage, all the way up to 140 to 246,000, which is huge for a purple hero as well. These numbers are slightly higher than Mika and slightly lower than Alder and Phlox, so that is a huge Rage for Director Health. So I decided to try out in the arena, try a few different things, try and find some synergy, because this is a pretty viable arena build now. So for this video, in all the clips I'm going to show you, this is the build I will be using. It's 475% rogue power, that's 19 unique charms, and this is pretty top end. This is a lot, but I wanted to show you it as good as it's going to get because of the power creep that she gets once you get her to max stars. Now, as far as using it, it's just a standard 4 actions to kill the minions, then you use the base power to generate rage, and then you rage. There's 2 ways you can go about using those 4 actions to kill the minions, and that's either with an axe like this. You pair this with the Champion's Gauntlet for the axe damage boost and obviously the speed boost to Bonnie, and because it's a rogue gauntlet you get the rage gen boost from the rage gen base power. So everything is working together here, and it's got 2 fury charms and 3 crit chain damage charms. Now the way you get this to crit is you punch and then you swing, and like 99% of the time it's gonna crit like that. Sometimes it does fail, it's not guaranteed. If it does fail, then you just have to make it up from there basically, but it does work more often than not. If you want to go with the lawful gauntlet, you can do the same thing, but you use a hammer like this. Mine is 2 crit chain chance and 3 crit chain damage. This is guaranteed to crit, but the damage ceiling is not as high because you're not going to get fury from anywhere. But to make the axe crit, you're going to punch on your first action, so you're not going to get fury anyway, so the damage there will be the same. Now for both these weapons, if you see one of the big minions, you need to attune it, because with the rebel gauntlet, if you use the axe like this, it just crits guaranteed for no reason at all. So you can swing it twice, you can with the Champion's Gauntlet. So if you see a big minion, the big demon or the troll or the goblin, any of those, you need to attune to one of those. You'll get a feeling for which ones you need to attune for and which ones you don't. Like the blue undead thing, you don't need to attune for that, but the blue archer you do. So some of them are tankier than others, some of them just don't need attuning to, and luckily the blue vampire is really popular on people's defenses for some reason. A lot of people just use it so you can kill that one without having to worry about it, and then the second minion is going to get hit by your minions, so you don't need to worry too much about killing off the second minion. But that's all it is really. It's either of those 2 gauntlets with either of those 2 weapons. You wipe the minions out in those first 4 actions, you use Bonnie's base power, and then you rage. And if I were to compare this to some of the others, like if you're using Alder, you would have Dockio to generate rage, and Dockio will clear any buffs off of the enemy. If you use Critter to generate rage, you have a chance to expose the enemies there. You don't get any of that with this, but what you do get is the base power. Because it hits the back row, it will hit all 3 enemies, so it will hit both the minions as well. So if those minions have just got a little sliver of health left, this base power will finish them off. So that is nice, but there's no expose, there's no debuffs, there's no anything else with this base power. And because it is a turn 2 that I was aiming for here, because I've got one of these big crit chain damage weapons, you have to try and kill them on turn 2 because their AI is going to be trying to kill you if they survive. Now if it doesn't crit, I was looking at about 1 million damage in white numbers, which is quite high. Again, this is a lot of hero power. Her max star bonus is to give her plus 30% chance to crit. Now, the second hero in this scenario, in this strategy, is not doing anything, it's just stood there. So if you have Kira at max stars, you can pair her with Kira for an extra 30% chance to crit, because she has that bonus when she's equipped. She will give all rogues 30% chance to crit. So those two stack together. So you have 60% if you equip a max star Kira. Now this is a lot. This is a unique hero that's max stars and a purple hero that's max stars. I'm not going to be surprised if you don't have this. This is just like the best available combo, but it does work really well. It is dependent on the power creep from her going from 1 stars to 6 stars, so that is a bit of an issue. You will probably have to play quite a few guild wars to get her up there, but once you do, it is very viable. And if you don't have as much hero power as this, or if she is not max stars, you can always equip a level 1 weapon and go for a turn 3 double rage and kill any enemies like that. Turn 3s are slower, but they're usually a lot more reliable. But from my experience of using this, because my mythic armor is set to rogue, because I have been playing rogue to prepare for the whole rogue class video that I'm doing, it does work really well, and it's definitely a welcome addition to the rogue class roster. But I just wanted to make a video to kind of clear that up, because I have no idea why they sent me the numbers for a 1-star hero and video footage for a max star hero. So I don't know why they did that, but I wanted to do a video just to kind of clear it up, because I was ragging on it a little bit in the teaser video, and it's definitely a lot better than I thought it was gonna be, and show you how it works. It definitely works. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's as good as Grizz, because Grizz is just fantastic, but it is very good. And that is it from me today. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I have been JamesB09. Good luck out there. If you stay to the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to get some free stuff, because free stuff is always good stuff. If you go to the campfire screen, you see a button that says social. If you click on that, you find links to all of the communities there, and a button that says Night Hub. If you press Night Hub, it will open your browser, log you in automatically. Then you can navigate to the web store. In the web store, you will find free chests, and when you claim anything from the web store, it goes directly into your inbox in game. Now, if you do want to spend some money, you can find event passes that come with bonus points or gems, for example. But that really is it from me today. Have a good one. Enjoy.